Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking all lashes, how to apply them, how to take care of them. I know there's quite a lot of people out there who struggle putting on their lashes, and I'm going to show you how simple it can be. So get some tea, get some snacks, sit down, watch, and let's get it rolling. So I know it can be a little frustrating putting lashes on. When I first started, it was so difficult. I wanted to just get rid of it. I didn't want to do it anymore. And I realized that as time went on, I had to keep practicing and practicing. And when I did, it finally stuck. So if it doesn't work the first time, I promise you, you will get it. So the first thing you're gonna need, of course, is any of your favorite lashes. Today I'm going to be using Eylure. This is from the Eylure and Jasmine Brown collection. I really love this brand of lashes, and it is very inexpensive. You can find these at Walmart, Ulta. I know a lot of you like Ardell. Ardell is good. It's not my favorite, but if it works for you, it works for you. So these are some really good affordable lashes. You're going to need a pair of these. You're gonna need your lash glue. Any lash glue is fine. I would prefer for beginners to try to use a clear glue because this one is actually a white glue. So you may kind of find yourself struggling trying to hide the white glue when you're sticking the lash on. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm trying to avoid you guys from doing it. So if you're just starting out, try to look for clear glue. If you can't, then work with the white glue and just be very, very careful. This is gonna be your best friend. Tweezers. Tweezers are a must, especially for beginners. There are times in the past where I've put them on just with my fingers, but then again, I've done this multiple times. I can do that. I don't want you to get frustrated by using your fingers and it doesn't come on properly. Of course, your liner, mascara. As you guys can see, I've already done my makeup look for today. I've already done my liner. So we're really just gonna focus on applying the lashes. So I've gone ahead and taken these out of the package. It comes with a little mini glue, but I don't really like these too much, so I'll just use the one I have. Now, when you're taking these off, you have to be very careful because if you rip them off really hard, it could actually indent the lash and it'll kind of fold it, and then you're trying to figure out how to get it back to the way it was. So just be very gentle. So in case you're wondering which lash to put on which eye, it's gonna say right here, right on this side, left eye on this side. So I'm gonna very gently, I'm trying to like not, okay, very gently, just take it out, just like that. So one tip I wanna go ahead and give on the lashes is that for some of them, you do have to trim a little bit off the edge because you want it to fit on your eye perfectly. There are lashes out there that you don't really have to trim. For example, with me, House of Lashes has always been right on point and I don't have to trim them. But for Eylure, I always trim just a little bit off the edge. I'm going to show you guys in a second, but I just want to also show you. You see how I'm telling you to trim off the very edge here? Make sure that it's on the longer side of the lash. You see how this side is shorter? If you trim off of this, you're really trimming from the inner corner of your eye, and you do not want to do that. And I'm just gonna trim like literally that much. It's just a snippet, okay? And what you can do is just keep putting it onto your eyes just to make sure that it fits. If you see that it's still hanging off the edge a little bit, you may wanna trim a little bit more. Or if you feel that the inner corner is poking you, because that does happen a lot, then you might want to trim a little bit again towards the end of the lash. So I think that this is going to be good. So I trimmed just enough for that. And of course, do the same with your other lash. So I'm just going to trim another little snippet here. And again, it's really just playing with it. You're really just playing with it to see what's gonna work best for you. All right, so once you've gotten that down, I always put liner on first because it just kind of helps everything go together well, at least for me. You're probably gonna see many different tutorials out there with people doing things differently. Really do what works for you. This is what works for me, so I'm hoping that it'll help you out when trying to put your lashes on. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our glue, And we're gonna grab the first lash. This is gonna be the one on my left eye. Again, I do have the white glue, so you're gonna see the white strip here. So just letting you guys know. Be very careful with squeezing the tube. You don't want to put too much on there because a lot will come out. So what I like to do is just kind of drag it down. I put a little blob here and I'm just gonna drag it all the way down to the very end. Always make sure you have enough glue on both ends because that's where it can get tricky. That's where it's sometimes hard to like really get it to sit. So I would do that. And of course, as soon as you get the glue on there, pick up your tweezer. Don't take too long because it'll dry up. And we're gonna grab this lash again. This one's from the left eye. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna position it right on the eye, just like that. Okay, again, I'm using my fingers, but this is where I would tell you guys to just grab your tweezer, try to stick that towards the end. You see how I was able to put that on there? And then do the same on the front. Again, make sure that it's fully on there. Another tip I want to give is when you are putting your lashes on, try to make sure the tip of your tweezer does not touch that glue, because if it does, when you try to take the tweezer away from your lash, it is going to rip the entire lash off and you have to start over again. So trust me, I've been there and I've done it multiple times in the past. So I'm trying to let you guys know that in advance. So this is where you can just go ahead and kind of play with it, fix it, you know, get it to where you want it to be. So just be very gentle. You want to be very gentle with this process. And I'm gonna try to put this one down a little bit more that way. So now that this lash is on, one other tip I want to give, and some people do this, some don't. I do, it works best for me. I would go ahead with the eyeliner that you put on. I would go over the lash strip just so it kind of camouflages everything together. Doesn't look so obvious that you have a lash, even though you still might see it, but it just won't be so out there. So all you're really gonna do is just kind of go over it, just like that. And then you could just kind of fix up your liner. That's it. So the left side is done. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the right side. One thing I did not do on this side that I'm gonna do on this side, just so I can show you guys like, okay, this is gonna be without the mascara, this is gonna be with the mascara. So I didn't put mascara on this side, but I'm gonna put it on this side. Now, when it comes to mascara, I do have to stress this out there. When you get lashes, you get multiple uses out of these. Some people think that you can only wear them once and throw them out. That's incorrect. You can wear these multiple times, and usually it'll tell you on the box about how many times it'll last. But that really all depends on how you take care of your lashes, and that is very crucial. Mascara can really mess up your lashes. So if you are going to wear mascara, just make sure that when you take your lashes off at the end of the night or whenever it is that you wear them, just wash them, clean them up. Johnson's Baby Shampoo for me has worked great. It's very soft, it's gentle on the lash, and you get a clean lash and it's ready to go for the next time that you use it. Plus, do you really want all these little ugly organisms crawling all over it? Because let me tell you, put this under a microscope and you'll be surprised. So let's not even go there. What you want to do is put mascara on your lashes first. Don't put it on the lash itself, just so it can kind of prep it and make it, you know, ready to go. So I'm gonna do that on this one. Put one little coat there. Nothing too extravagant. You might not even notice a difference, but I'm just giving you options here. And again, we're gonna put, well, actually before I even do that, there's like this little piece of glue. If you guys get a lash that has like a little chunk of like glue or a strip on it, just take the strip off because it's gonna get in the way, trust me. All right, so you're just gonna go ahead and continue to drag that right across the lash. So once you have your glue, again, same process as the other eye. You're gonna go ahead and position this right where you want it, right in the middle. So I have it on there, and you're gonna go ahead and work on getting this on. And again, you can play with this, but play with it quickly so that it doesn't dry out on you and then you can't fix it. Let's stick that in there. Okay, so you see how I was able to get that in? And I would just kind of press in a little bit on those corners, the inner corner and on the ends, just to make sure that they stick. So just kind of hold them there for like a second or two. And then that way you know that it's on there. Voila. So grabbing the liner again, really going over that strip. And voila, that is it. That's how you put on lashes. Again, it may take a couple times before you really get it down, but I promise you, you will get it. And when you do, you're gonna feel like $1,000,000 because you were able to get this done. So again, very important, make sure that the lashes you get, you fit them on, trim the sides, make sure that you put that nice little strip of glue, get it on as soon as possible so that it does not dry up on you, give you a hard time. Mascara, take care of your lashes, clean them, don't put mascara on them, and that's practically it. So have at it, try it out. I promise you, you guys will get it down. That's it for today's video. I hope this helps, and if I taught you something, let me know in the comments down below. Bye.